Welcome back, my home cooks and chef. Welcome on back, you guys. We are still celebrating Black Heritage Month all week month long with these soul food dishes. Today we're gonna be doing a jambalaya stuffed bell pepper, you guys. Yes, you heard it right, you guys. So you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be celebrating in a wonderful way. I did want to do a little twist on bell pepper, so this is one way to go about doing it, you guys. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Don't forget to ding that bell for the notifications of my weekly dishes. If you're not new, welcome on back. And I hope you guys gonna enjoy this jambalaya stuffed bell pepper, you guys. Let's get into the ingredients. Alright, you guys, I'm about to show you this, you know what I'm saying, jambalaya stuffed bell pepper. We're gonna be doing. We're gonna do a stuffed bell pepper with jambalaya in it. Let's make that, you know, say it a little bit better than that. You know what I'm saying? Happy Black Heritage Month, you guys. We've been enjoying doing these soul food dishes all month long, and this is a great soul food dish out of New Orleans, Louisiana, Creole. These are all, you know what I'm saying, a wonderful, you know what I'm saying, soul food Black heritage meal. And you know what I'm saying, I did my twist on a stuffed bell pepper with jambalaya, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. Now this jambalaya is gonna be a box form, you know what I'm saying, jambalaya. You know, I'm gonna use the Louisiana one. Yep, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying, the Louisiana box, and we're gonna hook it up. It's gonna be real simple and easy. But the first thing we want to do is we're gonna blanch the bell peppers, and we're gonna be sautéing the onions, garlic, onions, garlic, bell peppers, celery, all together before we add in the rice. All right, you guys. So let's get over to blanching the bell peppers. Reason why we blanch the bell peppers, this is one way to soften them up. Now you can skip this step by just, putting all this together and stuffing it, sticking it in the oven. But if you want your bell peppers to be soft and tender, boil your, blanch your bell peppers down to, kind of al dente right before it's too soft because you don't want it mushy. So we're not doing that. We still want it to have some, some firmness on it, but we're going to do it. So, all right, so now I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to put them in the boiling water. All right, you guys, so, make sure your water is at a rolling boil. So that's what a rolling boil is. Not on the outside, but in the middle when it's a rolling boil. So we're going to get ready to put these bell peppers in right now. You know, so it's going to slow down probably a little bit, because it's going to cool it down a little bit. So make sure it's submerged underwater, and let it come back to a boil, you know. And, so once it come back to a boil, so keep an eye on it. Look at it between, I guess, say 2 to 3 minutes. Let it boil up and stuff like that, and then just check for tenderness. Make sure it's not too tender, but still has a give to the bell peppers. All right, you guys. So let's get over to, hooking up this what's gonna go into the jambalaya. All right, you guys. So we're gonna get ready to start, cooking up this meat, but we want to first start with the trinity of vegetables, which was, bell peppers, onions, and celery. So we're gonna hook that up, and I'm gonna put that in there first before we start this jambalaya, you guys. Jambalaya, you guys, is a great dish, for a family. It's actually a dish that holds on its own. You really don't have to do nothing to really jambalaya because, so you can add any type of meat in it, seafood, crawfish, andouille sausage. What we're going to be doing is doing some andouille sausage in there with some chicken breast. So adding your garlic. Now that's about, 2, 3 tablespoons. It just depends on how garlicky you want yours. Now I like my stuffed garlic, and it's garlicky, as they say. I don't know if that's a word, but and just toss it around. You know, uh, Now you could use fresh bell peppers and onions, like that. But this is a simple, easy way you can grab from your store and just get all these ingredients. Because, you get about, this one box, you can get, what is it, 4, andouille sausages, or just, not 4 actually, just these are large. So just get 2 big, large andouille sausages, chop them up. And this is about a good, say, 6 to 8 chicken strips, depending on how big they are, and just chop them up or cook them ahead of time, stuff like that. So I pre-cooked them ahead of time. So, so all these things are gonna be, cooking all together. You add in your andouille sausage. That is definitely, a staple in making jambalaya. Now, I fell in love with jambalaya a long time ago when I had it at a Cajun restaurant. I think it was La Louisiana. They had it, And then there was another restaurant in Los Angeles that I went to. Can't think of it right now. But it really, they had a lot of, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans soul food type dishes, Louisiana, you know what I'm saying, dishes. And this was one I fell in love with because it had amazing seafood in there. It had crawfish, shrimp, andouille sausage, and chicken, you know, with the little rice. And it was just one meal. Now, this one meal, actually, you can cook. I mean, you can actually serve to your entire family just as it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to try it out, you know, and definitely, you know, because I recommend you trying this dish out. It's amazing. You know, you don't have to do much or nothing. Everything cooks in one pot. And this is actually going to cook in one pot. The only thing that was different was I was going to, you know, stuff the bell pepper. Now, you can do this, do all of this. You can make a jambalaya and not even stuff the bell pepper. But, you know, so you can do the same, you know, thing. If you guys got seafood allergies, you know what I'm saying, then you can leave out the seafood. And in this one, I'm gonna leave out the seafood because you know I'm serving to someone that has a seafood allergy. You know, normally we add some shrimp in it, but you know what I'm saying, I just want to be on the safe side and leave it out. All right, you guys. So while this is cooking up, I'm gonna go check on the bell peppers and take them out. All right, you guys. So now it's time to add in your rice. I took the bell peppers out. What you want to do is keep them in there, like I said, for about 2 to 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You know, at a high boil. And then what you want to do is blanch them. So that's a little key. Just make sure you blanch them under water. You know, it's cold water so they, you know, just can shock them from overcooking. You don't want it to overcook, you guys. All right, so we're gonna get ready to add in the box of Louisiana Jambalaya rice. You know, what I'm saying, you know why? I mean, you can't make it from scratch, but I say why do all of that where they already have it already made up. You know, I say, you know, what I'm saying, cook smarter, not harder. That is always my, you know, what I'm saying, motto. So cook smarter, you guys. You know, what I'm saying, I don't make these dishes, you know, what I'm saying, to be hard. I want to make them really, you know, what I'm saying, where you know, the average person that does not know how to cook, you know what I'm saying, can get down in the kitchen like you've been cooking, you had, you know what I'm saying, schooling, you know what I'm saying, like that. Now, if you want to cook them from scratch and stuff like that, you can. But, you know what I'm saying, with this dish, you know, and with the time we don't have a lot of time on our hands. So, you know what I'm saying, so I'm trying to make it real simple, easy. So, next you want to add in your 2 cups of water. You know what I'm saying, so that's 2 cups of water. You're gonna be adding your dish. You might add maybe a little bit more because you got meat in there and stuff like that. Now you're probably wondering how much meat did I have? It's probably like half a pound of you know of andouille sausage and about 1 pound of chicken strips. That's it. And so stir it around. Make sure everything is incorporated. Make sure the rice is under the water. And you know what I'm saying? Let it come to a boil, you guys. Once again, let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, let it boil for about 25 minutes or until rice is done, you guys. So, all right, so what we're going to do I'm going to show you the bell peppers. They're already ready, sitting and waiting. There you go. They're ready, you know, to be stuffed. So once this is done, we're going to stuff them up, you guys. All right, so I'll see you when we get ready to stuff them. All right, you guys, so let me make a correction. You know what I'm saying? Let it come to a rolling boil. And then once it comes to a rolling boil, turn it down to low or medium low and let it simmer for, you know, about 25 minutes till the rice is complete. Because I want to make a correction. I know I said, you know, to let it boil for 25. Don't let it boil because you're going to have, you know what I'm saying, uncooked rice. So, all right, so just want to make that correction. So the rice, the jambalaya rice is done. You know, I don't know if you can see it, but it's fully done, cooked after 25 minutes. Came out perfect. You know, so now it's time to stuff the bell peppers. So before I stuff the bell peppers, one thing I don't like is bell peppers that are not seasoned up because they have like a little, you know, to me a little bitter taste and stuff like that. So I season my inside. So I'm gonna season it because we're, you know, sticking with the theme of the jambalaya. You know, jambalaya is sometimes a little bit spicy. I got some cayenne. I got some cayenne seasoning. I'm gonna season up the bell peppers with that. I'm not gonna put a lot, but I'm gonna season it up. You know, at the bottom of it, so it can have a little flavor. I'm gonna do all of them like that, and then we're gonna get ready to stuff them. All right, you guys. I made a mistake. I meant Cajun seasoning. So I seasoned the bottom up with Cajun seasoning. So yeah, just whatever Cajun season you like and season up. So we're gonna get ready to stuff it. Like I said, this is the easy part downhill. Make sure you put your oven on 400 degrees because pretty much everything is pretty much done. So you just wanted to make sure you just fill it up, as much as you can. Try to get everything in. And I mean, like I said, this is a really good dish. See, you got four of them. The amount of jambalaya that I actually made feeds a lot more than that. But, I kind of knew that. So you can actually do probably a good 8 bell peppers with the amount that I made. But we only got 4 right now that we're going to be making up. So, yeah, that's all you have to do. You guys just fill it up. And you want everybody to have a great bite, a great dish. Fill them in as much as you can. Some when I cut them kind of too small. All right, you guys. Now, some people, when they do their bell peppers, they add a little liquid at the bottom. I'm not going to do that because this is a little bit differently. When we do the other, bell peppers, we do a lot of tomato sauce, but this one doesn't need it. Pretty much got all the flavor. And really, when you put in the flavor, the liquid at the bottom is to tenderize it while it's cooking. So since we already, said skip that step by, blanching the bell peppers, you know, we don't need to do that. So, all right, I'm about to stick it in the oven and check on it. Probably don't need to be in there for about a good, probably 15, 20 minutes. All right, so before we stick it in the oven, I was thinking about, add some cheese onto it. This is some good old queso cheese. It's going to melt on top. So just add your little cheese, you know. All right, so when the oven comes to temp, we'll stick it in the oven. All right, so let's place this in the oven. The oven is on 400 degrees. We're gonna be melting the cheese down, and then once probably keep it in there for about 10 minutes. All right, you guys, these bell peppers are done. We finally finished them. Hope you guys enjoyed this jambalaya stuffed bell pepper recipe. Really good and easy. Hope you guys been enjoying this Black Heritage Month with me, where I've been celebrating soul food dishes. You guys, and definitely look at the description on how to do these, make these amazing dishes. Some of the videos are really simple and easy and homemade. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them don't really need recipes, you guys. But what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you're new to my channel, thanks for hanging in there. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget to subscribe. And please feel free to leave a comment below. And don't forget to thumbs up the video, you guys. And if you want to make this dish and showcase it by taking a picture and putting it on my Facebook page, definitely check out, the Urban Culture Kitchen Food Feeds the Soul, you guys. I really, would love to see your dishes as well. Especially if you did a copycat dish off of what I've just made. I would love to see it, you guys, and support you guys out, and definitely comment. But I've been enjoying all this time hanging out with everybody, making these soul food dishes. How about you guys? Let me know in the comments below. What would you like to see me make? Since we're sticking with the theme of soul food. All right, you guys. So I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you later, guys. I gotta get to eating.